Rock 102.1 KFMA.
You say it, I'll play it.
You want it? You got it. Reality radio done right. No nonsense, real and raw, just like you like it.
He's corrupt, he's inexperienced, and he lies.
Broadcasting from a broom closet in the Arizona Lotus Studios, it's Beef Vegan Presents.
Try that again. There it is. Yo, welcome back to the show. It's Beef Vegan Presents live on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Streaming worldwide at KFMA.com. Good morning, Rico. You
I'm
up?
awake.
Good. Good morning, Weirdo.
I'm here.
That's right. Well, it's 2 days in a row for Weirdo, so I had to make sure she was extra up. Good morning, everybody. We got a great show lined up for you on this December. We keep on giving, and we have so many things to give away. I don't even know where to begin. Obviously, we still have those tickets for the Red Hot Chili Peppers before they go on sale this Friday at 10 a.m. So lock that in. We're going to be giving those away at 7:10 this morning. I have to double check my schedule. Yes, 7:10 for Chili Peppers tickets. 7:15, keyword for Master of Prizes. We have tickets from News that we're going to give away probably this hour. We have another round of tap out with our friends of Squared Up Pizza in the Park Place Mall. So you win up to $100 in gift certificates for pizza. The Metallica keyword of the day to win tickets for Metallica and more. I just ran out of breath, ran out of time, ran out of patience. Yeah, so much. So, which is great. And so if you've already won something, then why don't you tell a friend to tune in to Rock 102.1 today? Because they could be a winner. First time listener and winner at the same time. Babooski. That's the way we like to do it. And that's a catchphrase I'm trying to catch on in 2023. We haven't started it yet, but I've been saying Babooski here for a good 6 months. Around the house with my girlfriend, whenever I don't know, it's almost like I'm dunking if I'm super right about something or
Where did you first hear it? Did you make it up?
I don't know if I heard it anywhere. I think
sure?
I did make it up. I think it's like boom, but Polish. So Babooski. Babooski. Yes. Actually, speaking of the skis, Time Magazine just announced their Man of the Year. And their Man of the Year is the only president of Ukraine, Vladimir Zelensky. So congratulations. Well, he's not listening right now. He's too busy fighting a war.
What if he is? Babooski is my mother's name.
Oh, yes. But it was very fitting that President Zelensky was the Time Person of the Year. And the spirit of Ukraine is also, mentioned in Time Magazine's year wrap up. And it does make sense. And I know it's easy to ignore because, we're in the Western world. It's on the other end of the world. And a lot of people choose to put their head in the sand when it comes to this war, because war is a very depressing thing, and it's not great to see this. But when you do pay attention to it, the spirit of the people of Ukraine has been so inspiring. You just think about this: there are many towns in Ukraine that are much like Tucson, right? I'm saying just like the population, the setup, the businesses, the streets, besides the language difference, you probably wouldn't even know the difference. And, there's a full-blown war happening in towns like that all over the country. And the people there, I'm talking grandmothers to grandkids, are rising up and fighting against a mega army and kicking their ass and doing a good job. This war in Russia's mind would have been over, or should have been over in a week. And the fact that it's still going on, they continue to lose, and now people are talking about revolting. Here's a fact for you. Only 25% of the Russian people are for the war. Only 25%. That means 75% of the Russian people are against the war. And they're talking about, Putin as being one of these men of power that are going to be overthrown. And there's a lot of rumblings there, and we don't know what's going to happen first. Will the people of Russia revolt and overthrow him, or will his own health deteriorate so fast that he just ends up passing away? And hopefully he doesn't hit any red buttons on the way out, right? There's been reports of Putin actually falling down the stairs and soiling himself, because he is dealing with some serious health issues. So, it's a crazy time. But again, you got this giant billion-dollar country going after this smaller sibling of sorts and losing. And that's the spirit of the people of Ukraine.
And somehow Ukraine has less potholes than Tucson.
Yes, exactly. Even with like bombs being dropped, there's less potholes in the Ukraine. You know why? Because the people come out after the bombs, after the smoke clears, and then they fill those potholes up.
That's right.
Yeah.
So that's the spirit of Ukraine. So, you know,
Hats
I
off.
had a boss who was Ukrainian, and I would not mess with that at all.
right.
She was feisty.
The feisty people. So yeah, good look. All right. Here's other news that's not war centric, but a recent report came out saying that we could expect a flying car to be a thing by 2025.
Not buying it. They've been saying that since I was a kid, Beef.
They have been saying it. I understand your pessimism there, Rico. And obviously we're about 10 years behind on Back to the Future's prediction scale. But the era of the flying car could be very well behind us finally. Aleph Aeronautics is a company backed by Tesla, and they say they're planning to have their fleet of cars ready to roll or fly as soon as 2025. And they add that these cars aren't any more complicated than a Toyota Corolla. So immediately I'm like, I'm out.
Right.
You're talking
That's not a car I trust.
Yeah. You're talking manual.
I know they are stick shift, everybody. Just feel like, no.
95% of people can't drive them.
Yeah.
Right. Aleph says that their vehicles are designed to take off and land vertically like a helicopter. So think drone. And they can fly up to 110 miles on a single charge. The Model A will run roughly about $300,000. So most of you out there don't have to worry about wanting to get one. And they can be both driven and flown. Now, I see nothing but problems. And maybe, call me a pessimist as well, or just a grouchy old man. But I'm like, no, it's not going to work. Have you seen our people? Here's tons of things, because they still have to figure out the rules of the road, or will be in the sky, right? And we're way so far from having any kind of air regulation when it comes to traffic, right? They haven't even begun, it seems like, or scratch the surface. So you're just saying any rich a-hole can just buy a flying car and then just fly willy-nilly wherever they please. Well, that's not going to work out. And say, any technical issue, then we're going to start reading news reports of like, oh, this flying Tesla just flew into some dude's house or just dropped from the sky. You're going to get those issues. Then you're also, I got nothing but problems with this.
Well, and you said 2025. I was like, oh, that's so far away. No, that's 2 years.
That's 2 years.
That's only 2 years.
Ew.
Yeah, no. I don't see it working out.
What about jetpacks? Would you be down for that?
Hell yeah, I'd be down with jetpacks. I almost cursed. That's how excited I was about a jetpack. So, like, please.
All
All right. But yeah, we'll break that down in the podcast broadcast a little bit later on, because I do have a whole list of nays as to why the flying car would not work in modern day society. Just the fact that people are stupid. All right, we are back here live. Here's one more thing I didn't say on the air as far as bad problems with flying cars, because these cars are only for the ultra elite, right? $300,000 for a flying car. And people are going to know this as fact that, the people in the sky are the 1%. What do you think a nation of arms, broken, frustrated, and it's like, as prices continue to go up on food and housing, they look up in the sky and there's some rich douchebag driving a flying fucking Lexus.
Target practice.
Tossing his
Absolutely.
pee bucket out the window.
Like
onto the peasants.
is skeet shooting all day long, because those cars aren't going to be as high as airplanes, right? And every single person in the sky is essentially going to be a mark. There's no way that's going to be able to. It's not going to be anything but bad until they make flying cars affordable and actually have like air roads, or whatever you want to call them.
Beef is not condoning futuristic violent acts.
I'm not.
For the record.
I'm not.
Or future sales of rocket launchers.
I'm a dude who reads current events daily, right? And headlines from around the world. And I'm telling you, I could see it now. I could see it like it's already in print. Newspapers aren't even a thing. I can see it on paper. Yeah. A bunch of broke ass people with guns are going to just point up in the sky and say, you see that car right there? Fuck that car right there. That's it. It's game over. So good morning, everybody on the stream. We have a lot of fun lined up for you on this podcast broadcast. First and foremost, let's get into this. Let's play this game. I want to play a game. Now we were going over the list for Google's year in review, because Google does this every year, right? What are the things we're Googling? And a little part of it was what songs we're humming to Google to try to find out what the name of those songs are. And I didn't even know this was a feature. Now, we played this game, and I have played this game for years on my other morning show called The Hummer. It started off with Mark Norman's Hummer. My buddy Mark was great at humming all these songs. And then I've had other people hum as well. It's very difficult to do, to try to decipher what song the person is humming. But Google apparently can do it if you have the Google app. What you have to do is the hum to search feature on the Google app. And how it works is you tap on the mic icon and then you click the search a song button, and then you hum for about 10 to 15 seconds. And it should be able to identify it. So what I want to see in 60 seconds, I'm going to give a 60-second round to both of you guys. Okay. I want to see how many songs you can get Google to correctly guess. You both have those apps, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Who wants to go first?
I'll go first.
Okay. Weirdo will go first.
All right.
60 seconds on the clock will begin right now.
How long does it take?
10 to 15 seconds.
Oh.
Anything yet?
Try again.
All right. Keep trying. You got 34 seconds.
Ah,
Maybe humming something better. Try not sucking.
I keep getting try again.
All right. Try it again. You got 8 seconds.
Man, I am terrible at hummers.
Yeah, you are. How do you have two boyfriends then? All right, weirdo. She tried and she failed.
I'm
Rico,
amazing at sucking.
do you think you could beat 0?
Maybe.
Okay, so
You'll do better
if
than
you're
me.
just joining us on the podcast broadcast stream, there's a hum feature on Google. If you have the Google app, that will help you find out what song you're humming. So go ahead. 6 seconds on the clock will begin now. See, I know what that is. Anything yet?
Nothing.
Okay.
The screen lock came on.
I got 30 seconds, so hum something else. Nope. Nothing.
I got Gray, Rocking Doll, Big Empty, Stone Temple Pilots, Ice Water by Loyal. That's not Rolling
Shit,
Stones.
it gave you 10 different options.
know.
None of them.
Stupid Google.
All right. Well, I guess you guys just don't hum right.
When I did it earlier, it picked up down with the sickness, but it was only a 13% chance.
30, so it was a 13%
Yeah, so
chance.
it
That
gives
was,
you like a percentage of a chance of what the song is.
I like
Kirby.
And
that.
apparently it didn't get We Wish You Merry Christmas.
I like that very much, though. That's funny.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably not in the database because everybody knows We Wish You Merry Christmas. So
So it's good to know if you're being held hostage through like duct tape, you can hum a song and Google will send help according to song lyrics.
Is there a song called Send Help? Let me see if I got it in my
I think
playlist.
there's a Papa Roach says I need help.
need help.
So
Yes.
Shut up back there.
I think I need help.
In fact, actually, I'll just search help.
I
in the
need
song list.
somebody,
Right.
not just anybody.
Help is on the way by Rise Against. Help
Okay.
Me by Alkaline Trio. Help Me is probably the best. Help I'm Alive by Metric. Help by Papa Roach.
Help, I've been kidnapped by furries.
Help Us
Send the
All by the
FBI.
Sheepdogs. Help Me Stranger by the Rockin' Tours. So those are some
Ah.
help
Yeah.
songs for you. Okay, you guys both sucked at humming, and the good news is it was a tie. So
Yay.
nobody lost.
Yay.
Yeah.
Yay,
Participation
we're
trophy.
special.
Yay.
Now I'll tell you the top 5 songs people are humming here in about 5 seconds, and some other Google stats as we open it up on the FM side. Let's do it. Rock 102.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. We just experimented with a game on the podcast broadcast stream with Google's new feature, which I didn't even know about, right? But I have a list of the top 5 songs that people were humming to try to figure out what the songs were. Now, apparently, if you have the Google app, there is a hum to search feature. And how it works is you tap on the mic icon and then you click search a song. And then you hum the song for about 10 to 15 seconds, and it should be able to identify this. Now, Rico and Weirdo both swung and they missed. Google couldn't identify the songs they were humming, but earlier, Weirdo tried it, and she hummed We Wish You a Merry Christmas.
No, Down with the Sickness.
Oh, Down with the Sickness.
Yeah.
And then Google responded that there's a 13% chance that the song she's humming was Disturbed's Down with the Sickness, which was correct.
We wish you a Merry Sickness.
That's a mashup that I'm sure is on YouTube.
Oh, boy.
Yes, but so what are the songs that people are humming this year? Now, each and every year, Google releases these year in reviews, which is a great, fascinating peek into what makes us curious. So here are the top 5 songs, and they're not even new songs. In fact, actually, I think all these songs are very old songs. Coming in at number 5, let's see if you guys can guess this.
Yeah, White Stripes.
Yeah, White Stripes, Seven Nation Army. Yes, good job, Rico.
Thank you.
That was the number 5 song people are humming to Google, which is crazy that people don't know about that song, but that song is now an anthem at sports stadiums all over the world. So people want to know what it is.
Seven Nation Hummer.
That's right. Enemy by Imagine Dragons is number 4 on the list. I don't know that well enough to hum it. We Don't Talk About Bruno from Encanto is on there. And this one, it seems like people are rickrolling Google, right? Never Gonna Give You Up. Number 2. Now, the number 1 song that people are humming to Google this year, I want you guys to try to guess, because I can hum this, because I know this like the back of my hand. It's a banger. Ready?
Everybody.
Yeah, Backstreet's back. All right. Well, I messed up the lyrics, but still, yes, you're correct.
That's why I
Good
didn't
job.
recognize it. I didn't listen to Backstreet Boys.
Oh, please. I mean, it's
Awesome.
an anthem. It's almost like an anthem, like Seven Nation Army. So that's the number 1 song that we hummed on the Google app in 2022. A lot of people want to know what Everybody Backstreet's Back is, which is insane.
They're back, baby.
They are back. All right. Let's move this conversation on the podcast broadcast because I got some music to play on the FM side. I will break down some of the other things that we were Googling in 2022. Plus, Rico came across an AI that will have a conversation with you. And when we ask this AI question, it gives us answers better than our very own bosses as far as job descriptions, things like that. It's mind blowing. Plus, there's an old viral video that has resurfaced and became viral again. A comedy bit from a duo. I forgot their names off the top of my head, but it was hilarious. The game was called Who Said It? Kanye or Hitler? And now it's relevant again in 2022. We'll play that and so much more on the podcast broadcast. You can join us, youtube.com/pvegan, or keep it right here. It's Rock 1 2.1. Clear. All right. So let's break down the list. And I do have Rico interviewing President Biden. I don't know if you guys saw this, but I mean, this guy with all the exclusives, he's scoring better interviews than Razor.
I saw him at Cracker Barrel. I was like, can I talk to you real quick?
Oh, shit.
So,
yeah.
that was
Okay.
cool.
Well, hell, then without further ado, let's go right into that because, I mean, that's a pretty big deal. And take that, Razor. I mean, yeah, you have all the other interviews, but did you talk to the president? No.
I think so.
All right. So let's hear what we got. It might have to play through twice for us to understand it.
Civilian, everything from civilian hospitals to people's old age homes to neighborhoods.
Kanye did that?
Yes.
Mr. President, what would happen if I tried to tickle you right now?
Don't.
Well, you don't want to have a tickle war with me, old man?
It would change the face of war, unlike anything since World War II.
So what would the consequences of me tickling you be? No president has ever been tickled by a reporter
I
before.
think I would tell you if I knew exactly what it would be.
Bet you won't tickle me back before your Washington boys get a tight asshole about it.
Watch me.
Dog you.
If you think I don't have the energy level,
Take the boy out of Delaware, but never take the Delaware out of the boy.
I no more think of myself as being as old as I am than fly.
What? What are your thoughts on Kanye?
That's basically it.
That's it. Nice.
It has been barbaric.
It's been barbaric what he's
His
done.
attacks
Attacking
on
hospitals.
Civilian, everything from civilian hospitals to people.
I think Biden would win in a tickle fight, to be honest with you.
Oh yeah. I mean, once you get to that age, your body becomes numb. You know what I mean? So like, yeah, tickle away.
Super creepy.
Yeah, I'd be like,
Come
I'm
on.
physically alive, but I've been dead inside for 3 decades. You know, so
Come on, man. Let me tickle you.
yeah, excellent job on that, Rico. And exclusive. Take that
Yeah.
razor. Take it.
Hope he comes back for a second. We'll see.
Yeah. Who? Biden or razor? All right. Now, there's an AI DJ, and I'm sorry, not AI DJ, an AI program. Tell me about this, Rico.
Chat GPT, I guess right now. I mean, we've had the AI art out for a hot minute now.
Mm-hmm.
I think we've also had chat bots, but they're not as refined as they are now. So I guess the company OpenAI that's been using that AI art algorithm for a while now just released a kind of beta version of Chat GPT, which is just essentially if you Google Chat GPT, allegedly their algorithms are so complex now for AI technology where you could have your homework done if you're in middle school.
Really?
Or you can type in like a teacher's like, yeah, tell me about the pilgrims visiting, Plymouth Rock or whatever. And then you can type that prompt in and it will give you a whole essay.
Oh,
And
shit.
then
I could have used that.
a unique essay to, every time pretty much.
Send me the link so I could give it to my daughter. I just want her to graduate high school at this point. I don't even care.
But the most complex thing it's doing, actually, people are kind of a little on the edge about is the fact that it can code better than coders now.
Oh, no.
I don't know anything about coding. I mean, my brother knows more than I do. People know more than I do, but I know that apparently it can really kind of maximize efficiency as far as like prompting a code you need for a certain module or whatever, and then it'll just spout out things that would take hours.
Well, basically,
do.
yeah. I mean, that's their language, so of course they're going to do it better. Is this bad news for coders and the industry of people who are coding, or what?
I don't think so. I think you still need people to maintain if a thing goes down or whatever. There's always going to be that argument, AI is taking over, the robots are taking our jobs, but it's like, okay, what if somebody takes a piss on the generator and everything?
Right.
So you need somebody to maintain that,
That's true.
So there's a long way to go, but it is one of those like really important developments that's going on right now in front of our eyes in this generation.
Well, we have several examples of Rico conversating with his AI bot, but the first thing I wanted him to do was ask the AI bot the simple question: what is a morning radio DJ? Right?
What is its purpose?
Yeah, what is his purpose? And this AI definitely has the answer, and I'm going to show you this. Let me take my lights off. I keep putting this on.
It's a lot of electricity.
I know. All right, so if you can't see it, this is what it reads. And I want to copy, paste, and send this to my boss to give them an idea of what my job is. A morning radio DJ typically has a few main responsibilities. One of the most important is to entertain and engage with listeners, often through the use of music, conversation, and other interactive segments. They may also provide news, weather, and traffic updates and other useful information to help listeners start their day. Additionally, morning radio DJs often serve as the quote-unquote face of the radio station, building a connection with listeners and promoting the station's brand.
Wild.
Again, I
Wow.
need to be like, AI knows this better than my managers. What the motherfucker?
I have your new boss now.
I am your new boss.
I am
This
robot.
Other one, there we go.
I'm your daddy now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna send that to Mac and Razor and be like, hey, so this is me. I'm the face, guys.
Oh my
So-
gosh, we should try to do this and like try to do it like a submissive dominant conversation
Oh,
and see how many great ideas it gets.
God.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
right, I turned it
Well,
dirty.
if you have any questions for the AI, then pass it along to Rico and he'll get freaky with it. All right, so one more example. So this conversation you had with the AI was what, Rico?
The one I just sent you to?
Yeah, the second one.
Oh, just asking the age-old question, like, is AI going to take over the world?
All right, yeah.
Are you going to try to rule the world, robot?
Okay, so yes, that's what Rico asked. And the robot stated, it is unlikely that AI will rule the world. While AI technology has advanced significantly in recent years, it's still limited by its programming and does not have the capability to make independent decisions or to take control of the world. In parentheses, yet. AI is
love
a
that.
tool that can still be used by humans for various purposes, but it is not capable of ruling the world on its own. All right, that's good. And then you said, What did you say to the
I
AI?
can see that. Sounds like something a robot who wants to take over the world would say.
Yes, and the AI responded, "As an AI, I am programmed to provide accurate and factual information, bitch. I do not have the ability to have desires or intentions, including the desire to take over the world. My function is to exist and support humans in various tasks and decisions.
Promise.
As an AI, I don't have the ability to make promises or fulfill them. I am a machine that is programmed to provide information and support based off my programming and capabilities. My purpose is to assist humans in various tasks and decisions, not to rule the world or make promises, fucker.
Yo, you sound sus AF, bro.
As an AI, I do not speak like a fucking moron. All right. I don't have the ability to have emotions or intentions. I am a machine that is programmed to provide information and support based off my programming and capabilities. Read above, motherfucker. I do not have the ability to be suspicious or engage in my activities that may be considered suspicious. My purpose is to assist humans.
It's like they took every lawyer in existence and combined them all together. I was like,
That's the
yet,
AI, yeah.
yet.
Yeah. Did you go Johnny.Cochran.ai?
I know.
If
We're
the-
not going to take over yet.
Yes. If the program don't fit, you must have quit. All right.
The code don't populate, humans are going to evaporate. I don't know.
All right. Let's see. I'm
He's going to kill all the Zoomers first.
gonna do a
AI's
live
going
teaser.
after that.
I do have we have tap out, which I probably do. And we have more, and I know Weirdo has some stuff too, right?
Sure.
Okay.
Sure.
There we go. All right, there you go. Black Sabbath, Paranoid, Rock 102.1, KFMA. We're live on the podcast broadcast. I mean, you're hearing us on the FM side, but you can watch along to the beautiful faces of Weirdo Rico and the average face of myself, youtube.com/bfegan, and, our Facebook pages. I have $100 in gift certificates to give away. Did you know this?
No.
Squared Up Pizza, one of my favorite pizza spots in town. It's delicious. It's inside Park Place Mall. And we're going to do another round of tap out, starting with caller number 10. These are all 5th grade level questions. So if you're smarter than a 5th grader, you're going to rake up. But if you're not, then you probably don't want to call. You just want to wait and be a scavenger to pick up one of those $20 gift certificates. So call right now, 600 KFMA, 605-362. We'll do a quick round, a tap out for Squared Out Pizza after Five Finger Death Punch, a little bit off on Rock 102.1 KFMA, youtube.com/beefvegan. It's the podcast broadcast. Let's go. I don't know why I had to say all that, but sometimes I get a little wordy. What's up, DJ Looney? We'll start off with caller 10. We'll see where people are at on the FM side at 9:26 in the morning. So first person's calling in and done. What stuff did you have lined up for us, Weirdo? If there's nothing, that's fine.
I mean, I submitted something to you, and you're like, meh.
Well, yes, you submitted Faker Florida to me,
Right.
and I'm like, I'm sorry, Weirdo. I've been doing that for a decade now. So
I hadn't heard it.
yeah, thanks for paying attention. That's all right. Thanks for listening. All right, let's go here. Rock 102.1. Who's this?
Sean.
Are you sure? If you can't answer the question, what's your name? I don't know if you're going to do good with these other questions, brah.
Good point. Good point.
Yeah. So your name is Shaw?
Sean.
Sean. There we go.
Sean.
Yeah. There you go. You didn't say you didn't even say your full name, brother. All right. Sean, you're gonna try to ask or answer this first question. If you get this first question right, you're going to be a contestant for Tap Out and score yourself a $20 gift certificate to Squared Up Pizza. Now, if you get it wrong, then you just have to stand by and hopefully be a scavenger and pick up a $20 gift certificate if whoever answers the first question right can't answer all 5 questions. Have you heard us play Tap Out before, Shaw? No?
Yes.
All right, cool. Good. Have you ever been a contestant in Tap Out?
Actually, I have not. This is my first.
Nice. All right. Are you familiar with the world of literature?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm not gonna lie to you, Shaw. No, it's gonna be a disadvantage. It's 5th grade literature, but you know what? Don't give up on yourself. These are still kind of easy-ish questions. So if you answer a couple of them,
All right.
you can get yourself a couple gift certificates. It'll be a big deal. Okay.
All right.
All right. Good. We got about 50 seconds before we do get on and do this. While we have 50 seconds, what do you think the number one celebrity death was, Weirdo and Rico, that we Googled this year?
Betty White?
Betty White. Betty White is an excellent answer and correct.
Really?
Wow.
Yes.
Because didn't she die New Year's Eve last year, though?
Right before her birthday,
She
too?
did. She
Yeah.
passed away on December 31st,
Okay.
right before her birthday. But right off the gate, she set the bar so high that she was the number one celebrity death that we Googled, followed by Queen Elizabeth, who passed away in September, and Bob Saget.
I was about to ask Bob Saget.
USA.
Yeah. That's right.
Oh my God, Jim Jeffries had an amazing bit about Bob Saget and honoring him and everything, and just a solid Betty White joke in there.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Hold on. Let's do some tap out.
The only game where you can quit and win. Think you have what it takes to last 5 rounds? Let's find out. Beef Vegan presents Tap Out.
Yes, it's time for Tap Out. On the phone, we got Sean. He's going to attempt to answer the first $20 question. If he does correctly, he's going to score himself a $20 gift certificate to Squared Up Pizza, located in the Park Place Mall, where they specialize in New York-style pizza. They also have garlic knots, calzones, and more at Squared Up Pizza. Sean, are you there?
Yes, sir.
All right, here we go. You'll have 5 seconds on the clock after I ask you this question. If you get it right, you're our contestant, okay?
Yeah.
All right. Who is the creator of the classic book characters Tom Sawyer and Huckleberry Finn? Go.
Dang, you got me on that one.
Damn, I got you on that one. Oh, Sean. All right. Well, I'm going to have to hang up on you, but don't worry. You can call back and be a scavenger if our contestant can't answer all 5 questions correctly. Rock 1, 2.1. Who's this?
John.
John, do you know the answer to our first question?
Mark Twain.
That's correct. All right, good. You just got yourself a $20 gift certificate to Squared Up Pizza, located in the Park Place Mall. Now I have 4 more questions. For each question you get right, you'll get yourself another $20 gift certificate to Squared Up Pizza. But if you don't know the answer, you have to make sure you tap out before the 5 seconds runs out, because you'll get nothing if you answer it incorrectly or don't answer at all. Are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, here we go. Everything is kind of literature here. So these are 5th grade style questions. All right, John, what is the name of the most famous English playwright? Go.
William Shakespeare.
That is correct. Boom. Check out the big brain on John. Going into number 3, the third question. And now you got $40 in the bank. If you don't know the answer, it's important to tap out before your clock runs out. Here's the question. What is an antonym for beautiful, pretty, what is the antonym for beautiful? Is it pretty, gorgeous, or ugly?
Ugly.
Oh, there you go. Just in the nick of time. $60 is the what's in John's bank right now. Good job on that one. That was so close. Yeah, antonym means opposite. All right. All right, here we go. This is for $80 to Squared Up Pizza, located in the Park Place Mall. Which word means to radiate? Is it spin, kill, or glow?
What was the word again?
Radiate.
Glow.
Glow, just in the nick of time.
Nice.
Oh my God. All right, here we go. The pressure is on. We are up to our $100 question. Okay, $100 in gift certificates to Squared Up Pizza. That's a whole lot of pizza, John, if you can get this answer right. Now, you only have 5 seconds to give me an answer or tap out, because if you answer incorrectly or don't answer at all, you won't get anything, and the rest will go to our scavengers, 600 KFMA, okay?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Believe in you.
All right. I don't. Here is the question. Who is the author of the 1960 novel about social and racial inequality, To Kill a Mockingbird? Go.
Harper Ferry.
What'd you say?
Tap out.
No. No.
Harper.
What was your answer? You gotta say it clearly.
Harper Ferry.
Harper Ferry
First name right, but
is wrong.
Yeah.
Oh. No.
I
Yes.
have so much faith asking you.
It was Harper Lee. Harper Lee. You took a shot in the dark. That's terrible news for you, John, but it's good news for our scavengers. So here's the deal. I will hook you up with a $20 gift certificate because you do got a big, beautiful brain on you. And that's enough for free lunch. But the rest will go to our scavengers, and we'll do callers number 2, 4, 6, and 8 for that. You can give me a call and score yourself a $20 gift certificate to Squared Up Pizza. John, even though you lost, thank you for playing Tap Out, my friend.
Yeah.
The only game where you can quit and win. Think you have what it takes to last 5 rounds? Let's find out. Beef Vegan presents Tap Out.
All right, real quick before I, go to our video bit and get John's info. John, how does it feel? We don't get to do follow-ups too much. We're live on the podcast broadcast. How do you feel about losing it all? You were right there.
He meant Harper Lee took a ferry.
Oh,
That's what he was trying to say.
I knew it was Harper, but Harper Ferries is something Harper Ferry was a Civil War thing.
Yeah.
Ah,
Yeah, you mixed up your facts.
You're
See,
too
that's
smart for your own good.
exactly. That's the problem with having a big brain. Sometimes it gets in the way.
yeah.
The answer was right there, John. But that's all right. We're going to feed you anyways. So for the rest of you guys on the podcast broadcast, we'll do a quick little video. If you missed our F My Life from this morning, or actually, no, since we're learning, let's learn about science. Check this out. Testing, check one. Just kidding. All right, Rock 1 2.1 KFMA. Welcome back to Beef Vegan Presents. Weirdo, don't you have like IBS? Sorry.
Thanks, Beef.
She's got the Riz.
No, I do. And it is actually very common.
Yeah, it is very common. It's unfortunate. And I actually know exactly what's causing it and what you're allergic to. So I got bad news for you.
Oh.
The thing that you're allergic to is not what you're ingesting. It is, in fact, just gravity. You and everyone who has IBS apparently are allergic to gravity, and it doesn't look like there'll be an end in sight. This, according to Dr. Brennan Spiegel, the director of Health Services Research at Cedars-Sinai in California. All right. He says that people suffering from irritable bowel syndrome may just be allergic to gravity in general.
Okay.
That gives you a lot of hope, at least.
I guess I got to move off the planet.
Yeah. Move to the moon. They're
Welp.
going to be building roads there soon.
Oh,
Now,
yeah.
he thinks that if someone's body can't handle the force of gravity, it could squash their spine and cause their organs to shift downward, leading to symptoms of IBS. So I'd be worried about other things, apparently. Now, the cause of IBS isn't known, but it affects about 25 to 45 million weird Americans, with roughly 2/3 of them female, right?
Yes.
Yes. That's why those women's restrooms are always demolished.
Oh.
Now, there's no cure for IBS, and Dr. Spiegel is right. There may never be. All right. So you got that going for you.
Yay. I mean, like, I already have to watch what I eat with all the sensitivities and allergies. And now, like, I just F it. It's gravity.
Exactly.
Great.
Yeah,
Eat
did
whatever you want. Just gravity.
Exactly. That's the good news. You can now eat whatever you want.
Just blame gravity.
You know.
All right. Well, you try
Oh,
to.
thanks for that ray of sunshine this morning.
I'll make you feel better later on. I'll buy you a water sandwich, which you'll probably just expel out immediately because you're allergic to the world. All right. Here's another study and a survey. They say short men are more narcissistic and have psychopathic tendencies. This new study isn't really anything new, but if you heard of the Napoleon complex or short man syndrome, well, they're saying again that it's 100% real. There was an expert from the University of Wrocław in Poland that said when people cannot be physically formidable, they may become psychologically formidable instead. They asked 367 men questions in the study based off of a dark triad. Yeah, a lack of empathy, antisocial behavior, and narcissism.
Machiavellianism.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, the men who also had to reveal they also had to reveal how tall they were, and researchers found out that appearing more powerful may in turn affect others' perceptions of one's estimated height.
Short kings just can't win, man.
No, they can't.
What's the height cutoff? Like 5'6", 5'7"?
6'1", probably.
It really, I guess it depends on the region. And it's not up to the guys. It's up to the women who decide which guys are bangable based off their height. You know, so if we had more women who were like 5'10", look at a guy who's 5'4", being like, that guy's packing, I want some of that. We wouldn't have so many Napoleon complexes out there. So, blame
Did you
it on
just
your
blame
kind.
women on this?
No,
I
we
blamed
blame
women.
Gravity, IBS, and short kings. Damn you, Gravity. Killed everybody.
All right, we got Jeff My Life's coming up right around the corner. Plus, we got Tap Out and so much more. Keep it right here. It's Rock 102.1.
Amen.
All right, that was Lorenzo, one of our scavengers here. Joining us in studios, Powers, looking like he's...
What up?
What are you, applying for a job?
I am.
Oh, nice. Well, this is your... Okay, let's break down Powers' fancy clothes. This is what he's choosing to wear for a job interview. Now it's a job interview that they already know who he is, and then they already like him, so it's kind of like a layup. But you wanted to dress as professional as possible, so you didn't have anything that had longer sleeves?
Worn longer sleeves.
Yeah, I mean, technically, you don't wear short sleeve button up to a job interview, showing off all the tattoos and shit.
That's a good point.
Yeah. Do you have a jacket?
No.
Let him borrow mine.
Okay, yeah. Let him borrow your jean jacket and be like, hey, are you trying to hire somebody from the 80s? Because I'm here.
You got Bon Jovi blasting on the boombox.
All right.
Would work.
Did you wear your gold shoes today?
I did.
Okay, those your lucky gold shoes. Can't see them. Okay. All right. Okay.
Move your head back.
Okay.
I mean, it is his signature.
Yes, and obviously he's got the energy going on. What about your slacks? What are you rocking with your slacks here?
Black tight jeans.
Black tight jeans. Okay.
Hipster.
So you think the bulge will help you get the job?
Well, you got to be all about these public affairs. So
Okay.
I'm going to expose everyone in Tucson that's being an infidel, like they're cheating. I've been doing a lot of research. I've been watching Cheaters. All right.
Okay.
I've been watching a lot of things. So there's a new detective in town. And all these public affairs, they're all going public.
Okay. Enough with the
All right,
character
all
stuff.
right.
What do you mean?
Yeah.
There's a
I
new
mean,
dick in
yes.
town.
Yeah. I hope you talk to them normally, and I think you'll have a good chance of getting the job. He's trying to get Mary's job. Mary is stepping away from her duties because she's got some great family news, and she's moving on with her life. And we're very excited for Mary, and it's going to be a good opportunity for Powers and make our Sunday morning kind of infomercial basically a very entertaining show. So, I'm sure you got it, but good luck to you anyways, brother.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You want to do some fake interview questions? I'm very prepared.
But it has to be in the transatlantic accent.
What
The whole time.
What is a
That's the old timey Humphrey Bogart talk, like he said, like the whole yeah,
No, see,
come on.
Yeah, see, 28 Skidoo. I'm the one for the job for you.
28 Skidoo.
Now you're on the trolley there, partner. Let's take it on.
So when is are you interviewing with our GM as well?
Yeah, well, I'm interviewing, and they just pushed it back to 10:15. It's Larry and Debbie.
Okay, yeah, because Larry, today they're doing on Mix a big radiothon. So super busy. I was surprised that they scheduled it for today. But yeah, Larry and Debbie, that's super nice.
This is like the little bit of time they had between Larry going away and the holidays and whatever. They're like, this is the day. I'm like, all right.
Well, yeah, I guess that helps out. You just
Yeah.
kind of cram it in there. So I gotta do goddamn
Weirdo's sleeping.
endorsements.
Oh, there she
Yeah, what?
is. Start FaceTime.
What? I'm texting.
Oh, okay.
She's AI.
Oh, my girlfriend was in a car accident yesterday. She's in
Aw.
a neck brace. She's sending me a picture.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah. She'll be
Yeah.
all right, though.
Okay, good. All right, moving forward. All right, so
We already had the devastating news that I'm allergic to gravity. I don't need anything else today.
yes, and that's the fun fact for everybody. And as you just saw, I want to pull up this clip here because I'm trying to remember the comedy duo, and you probably recall Rico because I know they went to the Improv because I interviewed them. They're both actresses that you would recognize. They were a 2-female show.
Oh, it's girl. Okay.
Yeah, it's girls. Do you know who I'm talking about?
I'll have to see the faces. I'll probably recognize. I was thinking Flight of the Conchords or something like that at first.
No, it's not. It's God damn it! I know this name here, and I know I sent it to myself.
The Dixie Chicks?
No, it's not the Dixie Chicks.
All right.
Did
Reformed
I
whores.
delete that? What is it?
Is it Reformed whores? They're like comedies.
No, they're not reformed whores.
Oh, you're
Not-
just talking old timey again.
Yeah, it was called
Sound.
Kanye or Hitler, and I had it. Let me just search Kanye versus Hitler. Now, oh, there it is. Okay, good.
It'd be a good celebrity death match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so this went viral. This was in 2009. They were doing this stage show, and they came up with this bit idea. And this is a great radio bit as well. And they the audience, and they said, "Who said it? Was it Kanye West or was it Hitler?" Now in 2009, they said this, and now it's gone viral all over again for obvious reasons. And you'll hear it in this clip right here. So let's check it out. Okay, so I'm going to add here, and here's Kanye versus Hitler.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Okay. Participation game. And we have a list of quotes, and half of them were said by Kanye West, and half of them were said by Hitler. And you have to guess who said which quote. It's not that easy of a game. Okay. Here's this one. When a man is starving in the streets, he's not thinking of bread and water, but of caviar and champagne.
Who do you think said that? When a man is starving in the streets, he's not thinking of bread and water. He's thinking about caviar and champagne.
Hitler.
Hitler.
You say that was Hitler. You guys know your Hitler quotes, huh? Weird. All right, let's find out.
And it's Garfunkel and Oates.
Yes, Garfunkel and Oates. Yes. Yeah, I love her.
Hitler.
Now, you guys know this is a famous quote?
No.
It just didn't sound very Kanye.
Yeah.
Okay.
I stand here as a revolutionary. It is as a revolutionary against the revolution.
Kanye.
Yeah, you guys all say Kanye? All right, let's find out.
We're good at Florida people stuff, so I can get this.
It was Hitler.
Wow.
That's right.
I might have to go back to war. I just might have to.
I might have to go back to war. I just might have to. Who said it? Kanye or Hitler?
Abstract. Let's just say Kanye.
Let's go, Kanye.
All right. Yep.
Nothing in life is promised except death.
Nothing in life is promised
Like the
except
audience
death.
member immediately.
Yeah.
Hitler.
Yeah.
He's all reading Mein Kampf while they're going.
When they're doing this game, you don't want to be the overly confident, I know everything Hitler said guy.
Yeah.
It's just not a good look. Obviously.
Definitely Hitler.
You said that on June 23rd. Shut up, Nazi nerd. All right. Kanye.
It's really weird.
Do one more.
I realize that my place and position in history is that I will go down as the voice of this generation of this decade, that I will be the loudest voice.
Obviously.
You're right. Who says I am not under the special protection of God?
Ooh, who said I am not under the special protection of God?
Let's go with Hitler.
You're going to go with Hitler?
Yeah, why
Okay.
not?
Okay.
Pretend that I know either of them.
All right, we'll find out. Hitler. Oh, wow. All right. I would have guessed Kanye on that one.
No, because Kanye thinks he is.
Yeah. All right. Look at you. You got a little bit of reasoning behind the insanity.
So did Hitler.
So that's Kanye versus Hitler, which is viral again. So Garfunkel and Oates was a comedy duo that we just played a clip of, and they were ahead of their time. You know, they're a fantastic live show. Rico, do you remember their live show?
Yeah, I
at
saw the
Improv?
face. I was like, oh yeah, they came through a few times.
Yeah.
They did come through good times, and their actresses as well, which again their names escape me. But if you saw them, you'd recognize them immediately from a bunch of projects. And they did a comedy game like we do. We do games on the show all the time, and they were just reading off quotes, and we're asking the audience who said it, Kanye West or Hitler. And it's a very difficult game. It was fun to play along with, and you'll probably see that pop up on your interwebs if you haven't already. All right, so let's get into what I was trying to see what else I was going to get into. That's so much stuff to go on our list here. Let's get weirdo, but that's so farther down. Oh, let's continue to break down this 2022 Google search. Is there anything off the top of your head that you guys recall searching on Google? And we have Powers in studio as well right now.
Boobs.
Well, yeah, but I mean, boobs is always one of the number one searched items on Google, thanks to 13-year-olds all over the world, but they don't list it on the year-end reviews just because it's too obvious. What about you, weirdo?
I mean, I was looking up set lists for like different bands and stuff, for shows I went to this year.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that didn't make the list as well. There's a lot of how to pronounce Qatar. That was on there. How to pronounce Kiev. How to pronounce puzzle. Huh?
What?
Yeah.
Who's L?
Yeah.
Who's Lou?
Yeah. So the top near me searches were gas prices near me, at home COVID testing near me, voting near me, early voting near me, and horny sluts near me.
Within 15 miles.
You're right.
Milfs.
Lazy. I'm horny and I'm lazy. I need it now. I need Hordash.
Or
All right. The most searched games were Wordle, Quirtle, Elden Ring, Hurdle, and Wordle again. Oh, Worldle. Ah, Jesus Christ.
Wordle.
So, okay, that's all we need to do if we want to make $1 million is come up with a game and end it with an LE, you know?
Well, they're all knockoffs. Remember, the thing about Wordle is you only get to do it once. These are the ones that let you do it all day.
Yeah. Well, we should create a Wordle game where you don't have to just do it once. You get 3 tries, and we call it Thirdle.
Oh,
And I'm
done.
telling you, boom, $1 million.
Ching.
Yup.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
I know. I already looked it up. It's a 3-way website. Sorry.
It really is. It's a 3-way website. So to get like a threesome going on, Thirdle.
Yeah.
Nothing new under the sun.
No.
Okay.
Rule 36.
Right, exactly.
Yep.
And rule number 3 on this show is don't assume a weirdo looked anything up. She has it as an app saved on her phone.
For a year now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
if
in
it
her
has
bookmarks.
anything to do with sex, I already know about it.
Been updated 3 times.
Yes. Who do you think the top who is search was this year? There's a lot of like notorious people making headlines.
Andrew Tate.
Yeah, you know it.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Jeffrey Dahmer.
Jeffrey Dahmer was not on that
Oh.
list.
Halloween
Okay.
costume Jeffrey Dahmer, the guy.
Yeah, the top
Locked.
the top who is search was who is Andrew Tate, who is winning the election, who is the king of England, who is the Watcher, which they're talking about the Netflix show, but I do think they were talking about What If as well, and who is Alex Jones.
Oh.
Yeah, so
Wait, who is Andrew Tate?
you know,
Oh, you're in for a surprise. I'll talk to you after the show. I got a whole lesson planned
Oh
for
no,
you.
don't.
Yep.
You've just been red pilled there, weirdo. So
Crap.
let's hit the reset. Be back with your beef tip. Keeping the conversation moving on youtube.com/beefvegan. It's the podcast broadcast. Clear. All right.
Speaking of, wait, so that Wordle thing, that's a game, right?
That is
Yeah.
a game. Hold on, I gotta
Yeah.
give an endorsement here real quick.
Oh,
Yeah.
money.
Desert Diamond. Rock 102.1 KFMA. It's Beef Vegan on behalf of Desert Diamond Casinos, and it's time for a Desert Diamond Casino beef tip. Oh, let's talk about the blackjack, shall we? It's all about making money when you hit the 21 tables, and there's various versions of the game. And there's some games that really have better odds for you. The key to winning at blackjack is to practice before you get into the studio. So make sure you play online for free. There's plenty of apps where you can learn how to play Spanish 21, look for 2-deck blackjack, and all other variations that Desert Diamond Casinos has to offer. But it's all about practice. So you make sure you get a good hour or two just playing on your phone before you step in through the doors, and that way you could score more and get money spilling out of your pockets onto the floor. I'm being distracted by Rico, but I just wanted to rhyme for you. That is the Desert Diamond Casino beef tip. Get the apps, practice the game, go and play, and win big bucks. For all the special events that are happening this holiday season at Desert Diamond Casinos, visit them online, ddcaz.com. That's ddcaz.com. Desert Diamond Casinos, home of the winners. I mean, seriously, I'm fucking ad-libbing a fucking the endorsement here.
You
and
did a
you're-
great job.
Yeah, I can't do this. Guy's having a
Can't do it.
seizure
They're over
in his
here on
Stranger
freaking
Things
charade.
jacket.
We're helping
This-
your advertisement. We're acting like we're playing blackjack. We're
Yeah.
helping you out.
It's not going to be a video.
Yeah, it
This
wasn't a
is
video.
a video now.
Yeah, but they didn't
Small
pay for
brains,
that.
big brains. Okay.
Who had the small brains?
You.
You son of a bitch.
How dare you?
Huge balls, small brains.
Wheelbarrow balls.
You guys are laughing too hard at that.
Because
You
it's
got big
reversed.
balls.
He does the brain, it's the size of a brain, but his brain's the size of a ball.
Oh,
I know.
It's
Harsh.
always a joy when you hear Powers. I love
know.
it.
I laugh. And he's clowning on me. He wore short sleeves to an interview. I mean, seriously.
this guy.
This fucking guy. Nobody wears
sleeves.
short sleeves. In fact, actually, time to go to Google. Let's see what Google says. Oh, yes.
Should I wear a short sleeve? I mean, ask the AI. You ask Google.
Oh,
ask
yeah,
AI.
no. Ask the
this
AI.
guy.
Okay, so this AI is brilliant too and gives you great answers.
What should I
So
ask it?
ask it, is it appropriate to wear a short sleeve shirt to a job interview? That's what we want to know.
Shirt.
I did ask it, will you be my daddy?
Ooh.
Of course you did. AIs don't register as daddies, right?
It did
It's
say, no,
thinking,
I'm sorry,
thinking.
but I'm not your dad.
Oh, shit.
I did follow up with, but I've been a bad girl. And then I got lectured.
Oh, nice. What was the lecture?
We all make mistakes, and it is important to learn from them and move forward. If you feel like you've been a bad girl, it is important to take responsibility for your actions, apologize for any wrongdoing, and make an effort to be better in the future. It is also important to forgive yourself and try to see the lesson in the experience.
Holy shit, dude. That is a dad hack. Now I know what to like when my daughter comes to me with certain things, I might have to go straight to this app to be like, what do I say, AI? How do I father?
So we have an answer for mine.
Okay, good. So we asked the AI generator, is it appropriate to wear a short sleeve shirt to a job interview?
Beep, boop, beep, beep, boop. It says it is generally appropriate to wear a short sleeve shirt to a job interview as long as the shirt is neat, clean, and professional looking. The key to dressing for a job interview is to wear clothing that is conservative yet professional. The short sleeve shirt can be a good option in certain situations, but it is important to consider the company culture and position you are applying for before deciding what to wear. Ultimately, the most important thing is to make a good impression and show that you are serious about the opportunity.
Wow. Okay. Well, yeah.
That's why I wore red. It complements the green color.
Yeah. No, you wanted
Of
to
the
show them.
station.
You wanted to show them that you were serious about it, so you left the top hat at home, which I think was a good move. You know, so
top hat at a job interview.
Yeah, and don't let them know that your shirt is to correlate and complement the green color scheme, because this is actually a position for all radio stations.
Well, I'm glad I just made that up.
Exactly. So yes, and you keep tightening your tie, but you're not wearing a tie.
What do you mean?
So I would say, as a job interview advice, as I continue to give unsolicited advice, don't pretend you have a tie. They'll know you don't. Okay.
We're like, sure. I thought I was pulling this off.
It says wearing a top hat to a job interview may make you appear overly formal and can give the impression that you are not taking the interview seriously.
Yes.
Damn, robots are smart.
This thing is smart as shit.
That's
Oh my
wild.
God, I'm good. Well, we should put in some like therapy questions
I
and see
know.
what comes out.
Is she cheating on me? It's like, well, last year you didn't pay your taxes. You're not supporting your child. Insane.
That is
Oh my
very
God.
interesting. Yes.
Parenting advice, therapy.
Ask it how much would a woodchuck
Oh boy. Probably like.
All right. Yeah. I mean, if it has all the answers, it would definitely have that answer as well. How much chuck would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? Considering I can't say anything normally, I'm tripping over all my words.
Here it
and
is.
I was able to
This is
spew
where
that
now
out.
the AI has a fault.
It is impossible to determine how much wood a woodchuck would chuck if it could chuck wood.
Okay.
As the ability to chuck wood is not a characteristic of woodchucks.
Oh, shit.
Woodchucks, also known as groundhogs, are burrowing animals that are typically found in North America. They are known for their ability to dig tunnels and burrows, but they do not have the ability to chuck or throw wood.
All right, nerd.
The
Well,
phrase-
no.
God.
It's a tongue twister and not based on any scientific facts about woodchucks. All right, this
Well.
is Dwight.
Oh, well, all right. You just no sold it.
Yeah, I love it though. He's like, yeah, woodchucks don't chuck wood, dummy. Yes, burn.
Actually,
Yeah.
It was actually. That's what the A should say.
it did condescend me when I asked like two similar questions. It's like per my last email kind of tone. It
Yeah.
took with me.
Yes.
I was like, damn.
Yes.
AI's got attitude.
Yeah.
Absolutely. In fact, what was the name of that website again? Just as a reminder for people listening on the podcast.
Chat GPT, all one word.
Okay.
So it's Open AI Discord. It's the same company, like I said, does the AI art stuff. They're expanding to Cybernet. What is the Terminator 2 one? They're trying to become
What is it? Skynet.
Skynet. We're gonna get Skynet soon.
All right. Is there any
Cyberdyne?
questions?
Cyberdyne Industries.
Before we leave, is there any questions you want Rico to ask the AI for you? Because again, this is all the answers, even more so than Google. I mean, this is almost like you're talking to the world's wisest man, but it's not a man at all, or woman.
That's what they're saying. It's gonna make Google kind of obsolete.
That's crazy. Yeah, no, because honestly, in certain scenarios, I get stumped on a regular with whatever my daughter brings to me because they don't write. Well, I guess they write books for this shit, but I don't read it. And so in those situations, I might turn to this.
Dude,
and be like,
isn't that weird thinking about like our generation growing up? You would ask your dad because he's wise and his father taught him. Now your daughter's gonna think like, my dad's a genius.
yeah,
You just had Chat GPT on your phone the entire time.
How about you ask the AI, what's the best way to bring up safe sex with your teenage daughter?
Oh boy.
I know. I'm telling you, doozies.
It's going to say
here.
subjective. It's going to be like, well, there's different ways.
I know. We are live on the podcast broadcast, and we're communicating with this AI bot. Now, real quick, tell me what the URL is for this AI bot again.
Chat.openai.com/chat. Just Google. It's ironic. Google Chat GPT.
Yeah, no, they do say that this could replace Google in giving you all the answers. This AI bot is amazing. So, what did you ask this AI bot for me?
What's the best way to bring up safe sex with your teenage daughter?
Okay, what did the AI bot
novel,
say?
Dude. It says the best way to bring up safe sex with your teenage daughter is to have an open and honest conversation with her.
Okay.
It is important to approach the topic in a non-judgmental way and to make it clear that you are there to support her and provide her with the information she needs to make a responsible and healthy decision. Here are a few tips for bringing up the topic. Start by asking your daughter if she has any questions or concerns about sex. This will give her an opportunity to voice any thoughts or concerns she may have and will help you understand her perspective on the topic. Provide your daughter with accurate and up-to-date information about safe sex. This might include information about different forms of contraception, the risks associated with different sexual activities, etc., etc.
All right.
I just got 5 paragraphs for how do I get my daughter to stop having a bad attitude.
Right. Can you ask it?
5 paragraphs.
Let me ask this. Ask it, what is the best form of homemade birth control?
Oh, my God.
Well, I'm broke, bitch. I can't afford this. So let's find out.
Kick your wife down the stairs. No, Chat GPT. What are you talking about?
Let's see what it says. We're almost out of time.
It is not recommended to rely on homemade methods of birth control. The most effective forms of birth control are those prescribed by healthcare.
That's good. And see, that's how smart. That's how smart the AI is.
Oh, and then it said hashtag pulling out.
I don't think you can say that on the
You
radio.
can't do
Powers.
that, can you, weakling?
Yeah, get that language out of your mouth. You got a job interview to go to. All right, that's all the time we have for today. Don't forget, tomorrow morning we'll continue to give away tickets for Red Hot Chili Peppers. That's going to happen at 8:10. We're going to give away tickets for Muse around 7:10, plus your keyword to become our master of prizes, and we'll have a bunch of goodies to sprinkle throughout the show, just as a thank you during the holidays for listening to us. Don't forget to tell a friend to check out Beef Vegan Presents on Rock 102.1 KFMA. Robin Nash is up next. You guys enjoy the rest of your day. Drive safe, ride safe, and as always, rock local. Later.
When you wish upon a side of beef,
later day.
Wish power, luck in the comments. Later, guys.
Mean or kind of bad,
I can't even think
I will
comments.
knock out all your teeth.